Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Matt, and I wanted to address something that comes up a lot. It's a common belief, but it's not true, and that is it takes money to make money. So I've noticed that when people tend to hear that from an entrepreneur or some successful person, they tend not to believe it. And what I want to address is it's actually true. And I think what many entrepreneurs fail to do is kind of explain some strategies and ways to do it. Because a lot of times they just say it and, people don't believe it. They're like, oh yeah, it's easy for you to say, you have a bunch of money, you have access to a bunch of money. Like, obviously you don't need money to make money, but I do. And I wanted to sort of explain, maybe just for those people that think like me, that need facts and need like proven methods to do so, I wanted to explain, maybe just give you some proven methods on how you can make lots of money and not spend any money. Because I think that's what a lot of entrepreneurs fail to do. When they say this statement, they don't back it up by facts. So I'm going to go ahead and just spew out some ways to make money without money. And not just a way to make some money. I mean, a way to get you to millions of dollars without spending a cent. But before I explain some examples of how you can make, millions of dollars without spending a cent, I want to be clear that these industries and these ways are just meant to be some examples, just to get you to believe that you can do it without any money of your own. These ways aren't for everyone, and I want to be clear that you can make millions of dollars in any industry as long as you can be passionate about it. Let me say that again. That's really important because I'm about to explain some different strategies to make money without money, just so you can believe the idea that it doesn't take money to make money. But these aren't the only ways. You have to be in an industry that you can be passionate about. And I believe that you can make millions of dollars in any industry, as long as you're passionate about it, that you don't need to spend money. So especially now with the internet, I really, like, this list is huge. I know, probably thousands of ways you can make money without making money, and you guys are probably like, oh, get to it, whatever. But I just want to say, like, that's a limiting belief. It doesn't take money to make money. There are so many ways. I'm only going to share a few in here. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first one and most popular is obviously an internet business. You could do some sort of educational material where you just set up a camera, record yourself, and then put it up on YouTube. Learn how to market consistently, put information out there, and eventually, you can become a millionaire without spending any money. Now, it takes a lot of work, yes, but it is a way. It doesn't take money to make money. Another thing is there's a lot of internet businesses, and I'm going to go ahead and share the ones that I've done. Another one is Kindle book publishing. You can publish books on Kindle. These are digital books, and you can write them yourself, or maybe partner up with somebody who already has a story that loves writing and doesn't know how to market it, and you can partner up with them and then learn how to market it on Kindle and just watch it as it sells. So that's another one. It doesn't cost any money. All you need is internet access and access to a computer. By default, I'm just assuming that if you don't include the price of the laptop, and I'm not including it because pretty much everyone in the United States at this point already has a computer, so you don't need to spend any extra money. Another one is pretty much 99% of service-based businesses, okay? A service is just when you go and do work for someone because you know how to do it. Like, you can go out and fix computers, and you can go out and, maybe service their pool or whatever. It doesn't cost any money for you to just do work, right? You can exchange your time like you do in a job for money, but you can do it for yourself instead of for somebody else like you would in a job. Obviously, there are many services you can do, and that right there is probably, a million examples. So another one is, a lot of people love real estate. There is a way you can make lots of money, lots and lots and lots of money, millions of dollars in real estate without spending a cent, and that is real estate wholesaling. I did it for a while. It's where you find a distressed property owner. This is someone who needs to get rid of their property. And you may say, who wants to just get rid of a property? Well, there are many reasons. There may be code violations. There may be back taxes. There may be absentee owners. There may be inheritance. There's all sorts of reasons that people, a property is more of a stress to them than an actual asset. And those people need to get rid of the property fast, and they don't want to go through an agent and list it and do contracts and all that stuff. They just want a quick close with a cash offer, and that's what wholesaling does. In wholesaling, you're not actually buying the property. What you're doing is you're finding that distressed property owner who has this property that they want to get rid of, and you go in and you get it under contract as if you were going to buy it, and then during the escrow period, change the buyer to somebody else. So you don't need any money. So let's say, you learn how to calculate costs and all that. You can do that online for free. You find someone that needs to get rid of a house, okay? You buy it for $100,000. You know it could be worth $200,000 if they invested, $20,000 into it, right? So you'd make $80,000. But you don't want to invest the $20,000 into it. So what you do is you secure the contract, you get it under contract, and then you find an investor once it's under contract within that 30-day escrow period or however long you make it. And you find somebody who wants to invest the money and make the money. So you bought it for $100,000, you sell it to them for $110,000, and they invest the $20,000 and then make $70,000 on it because they sell it for $200,000. Does that make sense? So you just made $10,000 just finding the property. Now, another question is that a lot of people bring up when I talk about wholesaling is, why would an investor not just go and find the property themselves? Well, the answer is they do. But I think you'll agree with me that if they're a good investor and you approach them with a property just already all negotiated and dealt with, and it's already in escrow and they can close it within 10 days, and they can see that they can make, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 on it without even doing the work to find the property, why wouldn't they take it? Good investors are willing to pay money for convenience. They're not having to do the work to look for a property. You did that for them. Let me ask you a question. If you could make $70,000 on a property, would you not do it because you could have made $80,000 on that property? I mean, think about it. And sometimes the assignment fees are, I've seen them as high as like $100,000 people charge because they get the property for such a good price. And this is typically, like the high price properties, but this is just an example of how you can make millions of dollars. If you truly are interested in wholesaling, I wasn't. I did it for a long time and I just wasn't passionate about it. It was really draining. But if you are interested in it, learn from Sean Terry, Flip to Freedom podcast. I learned everything I knew from him, and he knows a lot. I think, he does, if I remember correctly, he doesn't do any deal less than that, doesn't make him $20,000, and he does about 70 or 80 a month. So you can do the math there. Okay, so another point about how it takes money to make money, which it doesn't, is you can actually use other people's money. You don't need any money for yourself. People are willing to invest in something if they know it can make them more money. There's a lot of millionaires and billionaires and just investors out there that have an excess amount of money that they want to do something with it that can bring them more money. So if you can give them an opportunity to make more money, they will gladly give you the money to start the project or, just grow your business or whatever you need to do. Now you may say, well, that still takes money to make money. My point here is I just don't want people to believe that they need a bunch of money before they can do something. That is not the case. You can have $0 and make millions of dollars. That's the point I'm trying to make. So in my experience, many, many times this has happened to me where I go to business meetings, meet these great business owners, and I'm talking about my business, we're just getting to know each other, and out of the blue, they just offer me an investment. They just say, do you need any money? Do you need any financial help to grow your business? They just offer me money just from me knowing what I'm doing, just from, like, sometimes I don't even talk about my business. I just start talking about business in general, and they feel that, they know what I'm talking about and they want to invest in me. In that particular case, all you really need is the knowledge and know-how, and the money will come later. A lot of people think they need to start with the money, and I just wanted to explain that you don't need to have any money for yourself to make millions of dollars. Don't let that hold you back. Don't let that stop you in your life. Money is a result of success, not the other way around. You're not successful once you have money, right? It's a result of success. You already have to be doing successful things, successful habits, learning how to grow yourself before you have any money. Being an entrepreneur can make you really wealthy really fast, but the financial wealth comes last. So it doesn't take money to make money. I just wanted to give you some hard evidence. I know a lot of entrepreneurs say it doesn't take money to make money, and then they don't explain themselves. Well, I wanted to explain just maybe some ways that maybe you can make money without having any money. So that's it, guys. It doesn't take money to make money. It's a limiting belief. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of people questioning about this one or fighting me on this one, but hey, you know what? I'm ready for it. Leave it down below. Give me a thumbs up. Share it if you know somebody who can benefit from this. Let me know if you believe the same thing. So thanks, guys, so much, and I'll see you in the next video.